Hey everybody, it's me, Rumi the Comic Book Poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. I did something on the internet, and I have two big boxes of stuff from SJ Collectibles. So, to see what I got from some comic book mystery packs and what I won, y'all check it out after this.
Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, so this was my first time doing business with SJ Collectibles. They had a handful of comic book mystery packs up for grabs, and there were hits in a handful of the packages. You got entered for duck races to win things. That there were just a handful of different things that you could get, and I won the biggest giveaway of the day in this box. So we'll talk about the comics that I got. I'll show off the slab that was part of my winning, and then I'll show you the big guy. We'll do that all over on the Fancy Cam. But before we do that, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you click the ringing of that bell. I give things away all the time, especially when I hit milestones, but I might randomly give something away at the end of this video. I've batch recording some things before we get ready to leave on vacation, so who knows? We'll see if I offer to give something away. I've done it in 2 videos randomly at the end of the day, so we'll see if I do it now. So click those buttons for me, and we'll look at what we picked up over here. Now, you can see that these things are well packed, well protected. I think when all is said and done, I had picked up 4 of these bags by the end of the show, and I ranged in spending, I think, 40 to 50 bucks a piece. So we will calculate our overall value of what we grabbed. At the end of this, we'll use cover price data and or go collect. Alright, so we got 4 mystery packs. Like I said, I think it's like 5 or 6 books that were in each one. So we'll fly through these raw books, and then I'll show you the big hits at the end. So we've got the David Nakayama Maleficent. I think that was a ratio. We've got Harley Quinn, the animated series, The Legion of Bats, number 2. This is the Dan Hip cover. We've got Black Adam, number 2. We've got the foil variant of Grimm, number 1. I love this series so much. We've got a J. Scott Campbell cover on the Avengers number 1. And then we've got the In-Huck Lee AAPI variant for Ghost Rider number 14. So that's the first box. Like I said, I'll edit in the values as we go through. Here we go in bag number 2. We've got Warlock Rebirth, the second printing of issue number 1, where we get the new Warlock. We've got Red Room number 1. I like that series no matter how just fucked up it is. We've got Venom number 13. I don't have that cover for it. We've got Scar number 2. We've got Harley Quinn and the Legion of Bats number 4. And then we've got Flashpoint Special Edition number 1, getting us ready for the new Flash movie. In bag number 3, we've got Action Comics 1048. This is the Riccardo Federici variant. I like the sketchy style covers. We've got Darkwing Duck number 5. I think that's the B cover, because I'm pulling, I think it's just the A covers from Darkwing Duck. We've got the spoiler variant for ASM number 26, which we know I'm behind on my Spider-Man. We've got Hallows Eve, #1. I can't remember if that looks like Alex Ross's signature, but I don't think that's Alex Ross. I'll see if I can throw the right information up there. We've got Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse, #5. And then our last book, this was one of the hits, I believe. I think this is a Darkwing Duck cover. It's Darkwing Duck, and it's incentive cover K by, what is it? Carlo DeLuro. I think that's pretty cool. That is I don't care if that book is worth money or not worth money, that I think it's cool enough that I would send it to get graded. And then our final bag, we've got another ASM spoiler variant. We've got the original Red Room series #1. We've got Black Panther issue #13. Darkwing Duck #5. I like that cover. The B cover to Harley Quinn in the series Legion of Bats. I like the awkward family portrait vibes on this one. Let's see if I can get that with no glare. And then the last one, we've got Static Shadows of Dakota #4 from DC Milestone. So like I said, I'll try and put these values up throughout. But what definitely makes me know I got my money's worth are the 2 elements of the grand prize that we hit from the first place duck race. And you're going to look at me and go, those are probably wasted on you, because they're both Star Wars items, and I have to say on a quite regular basis, I don't speak Star Wars well. But what we've got first is a 9/8 Signature Series slab. That is Star Wars High Republic The Blade #2, and it's signed by Charles Soule. And, you know, while I don't read a lot of Star Wars, I did read, you know, the Charles Soule run that started in, like, 2020. And I liked it because I liked the way that Charles Soule writes. But that's not it. I have my first bust. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Again, mostly because I'm not a big Star Wars person, and I don't know if I have the room to do it. But I have Legends in 3 dimensions, the First Order Stormtrooper bust, which is limited to 1,000 pieces. It's a 2022 con exclusive, and the only thing that sucks about it is the crunch in the corner of the box. But that's how it was shipped to SJ Collectibles, right? We knew it was going to be like that. We know that people don't ship things in big boxes all the time when they are coming from a retailer. But it's definitely pretty cool. I just don't know if it's for me. So if you see this and you're interested, send me an offer, and it will probably head your way, because I want to give it a good deal to somebody I know who is a Star Wars fan, and if you buy it out from under me and flip it for a higher price, then bully to you. I just don't have the space for it. So I'll put the values up for the slab and the bust as well, but let me know what you think. I'll try and make sure that I have kind of 2 running totals, one of, you know, what my risk reward would have been for the bags on their own, and then one including pulling the grand prize for winning the duck race. But I liked the variety of books. I liked that throughout the show, you know, you may have seen double ups on titles, right? Like I have, you know, a couple of different Harley Quinn and the Legion of Bats, but I pulled different covers for it. I think the only book that I saw duplicated in and of itself was the spoiler variant for Spider-Man that I pulled. That's just good box construction for a show like that, where if people are seeing everything is different, it makes you interested in wanting to, increase your gambling, increase your odds in a duck race, or pulling a top hit, because you know that the books from each individual mystery pack are going to be fairly different, right? That I'm either not getting duplicate covers, I'm not getting duplicate titles, or if I'm getting a duplication on a title, I'm getting variants, or, in the case of the Darkwing Duck book, right, I think it was, what did I say? It was the K incentive, which is something that I think is really, really cool. So, what do you think? Let me know in those comments down below. As always, y'all, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one.
Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.